What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Occults Receivable. Anthony here with Teresa.
Hello.
Hello. And as you can see, we are starting... Well, we're starting square-enix. No, we're not. We're starting Paranormasight, which is a visual novel set in 1980s Japan. It's a horror visual novel, which this music does not exactly give off that vibe.
What are you talking about? This sounds to me exactly like horror in 1980s Japan.
This sounds like Clue. I feel like I'm about to play Clue.
I feel like I'm about to play Don't Starve.
Or Don't Starve works too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is voiced or not. So for now, I'm gonna do the voice. When I was setting this up, I know that this is meant to be an old guy. So I don't know if I want to do the like voice or like the voice. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, if this is meant to be an old Japanese guy, I think the voice is better.
Okay.
Like a fucking priest in Night Delivery. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you are here. Welcome. Come on, hit the button. There we go.
This is it, everybody. This is the game.
I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Look, it's me!
Oh, it is the guy from fucking Night Delivery.
You know, he's got crazy facial hair.
Yeah, he does.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller.
His mustache crawled out of his nostrils and tried to escape up the sides of his face.
Oh no, he's out of the TV! He's free!
Oh god!
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave.
I'm breaking the fourth wall already.
I'm breaking the fourth wall. What is he? Does he have a kimono, like a duster on over a kimono?
He does.
With an ascot?
Oh my god, he does.
There's a lot of choices here.
Super long priestess hair.
The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Okay, bye. What is going on with his face?
He's wearing a mask.
Oh, it's a
like
mask.
A V for Vendetta mask.
Oh, so he might not even be old.
Yeah, no.
Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. There it is! Next,
oh my god.
Please look up in the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. Yeah, he's gonna be secretly hot.
Secretly Bishonen. I'm calling secretly Shoujo.
Oh, you think it's a woman?
Maybe it's a woman.
It could be a woman. I mean,
could be a woman.
Wearing gloves and everything, like, yeah. And also, like, the duster kimono sort of completely hides any sort of feminine figure. It's just a straight line down.
Yep, it completely hides the shape.
For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Oh, I guess it's gonna be voiced.
Ah.
Maybe we can turn that off and then we'll do the
Except
voices.
for the storyteller, because then we would know their age and gender.
Yeah. I suggest you check the brightness controls and other settings now before going on. Now we're good.
Oh no, Luke, you're right. It's a Nort.
A what?
We've descended into Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no. Alright. Oh, we're good here. Okay, there we go. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right.
Yeah, you will.
There is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. Are you a boy or a girl? Oh. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Somen!
Yes!
Please tell me what I may call you.
My name is Somen.
Somen.
We are Somen. We are Somen Noodle.
Should I do Somen Noodle or just Somen?
I think just Somen.
Okay.
This looks like a first name only situation.
No, I put Somen.
What? We put Somen.
Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. Wait. The music stopped. Is it reading my Steam account?
Did. I mean...
I think it's screwing with my Steam account. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. Oh my god, it was!
It was.
Let me try again. You wish to be called Soman?
Yes.
I see, very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Yeah, no, don't start fucking peeking on my game, on my computer. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story.
No, we haven't. What the fuck is your name, Buster?
Yeah, well, he said he was the storyteller, so I guess that's just he's storyteller sensei.
Yes.
From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, presented by Soman on the screen.
Yes.
Death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped.
Yeah, Scott, I was thinking Daniel Mullins 100%.
Yeah, it's definitely getting Daniel Mullins up in here. I'm onto your shit. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Soman, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Well, my argument there is I would bring them back, like, what state would they be in? Would they be in unholy agony? Would they be, like, young and fit and get a second chance at life? Because, like, I don't know, man. Like...
Yeah, they come back after years of decay and essentially be a skin zombie?
Yeah,
like, what's the trick here?
Yeah, are they a husk? Do I get, like, what's the rub here? This is some monkey's paw shit.
It 100% is.
Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only, what would you do, Soman?
I wouldn't want it.
I wouldn't want it. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I'd use it if it didn't sacrifice someone. I'd use it... Nah.
No.
The game just ends.
That would be hilarious.
Okay, goodbye.
Basically, yeah.
I see.
That's gonna make this game a lot harder for me to sell, then, isn't it?
Very interesting. Man, this is going to be tough. You honestly couldn't play along for one stupid fucking question. Yes, that
Wow.
is what I thought you would say.
No, it's not. You were shocked. Admit it.
Storyteller seems a little disappointed, like, oh, damn it. All right, See, this is we're doing the classic D&D of, all right, what do you guys do? We go home.
Yeah, basically.
I don't want to do any of this shit.
Storyteller's reminding me of the whatever, the librarian, the archivist, whatever, the slightly neo-Nazi-ish looking man from the fucking...
Oh, from the
Until Dawn. Why did I just totally freeze
Dark
on
Pictures,
the...
Dark Pictures.
Dark Pictures,
Yes.
thank you. Yes. Yeah, bye, plot hook.
What seems to be the matter? You're a little too close is what seems to be the matter.
Can you back up like 5 steps?
You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's a TV. It's an old TV. It is a TV from like the 60s.
Yeah. No, we get to see the full outfit. They've got like Western boots, shoes of some flavor on under their kimono.
Yeah. It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. What?
Whoa.
Also, I'm thinking maybe the storyteller is death. Like a personification of death. I don't know. It's just giving me that vibe right now.
For sure.
The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. What?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, are we from the distant past?
Are we from, like, feudal era Japan? Like, what?
Okay, I'm into it.
Did we just reverse Inuyasha?
Maybe.
In this era, a color television can be found nearly in every household. Yeah, no, I think we might be getting brought back. Maybe we're the people getting brought back from the dead.
Ooh, what a twist.
Yeah, Loop is right. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they're out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. What? You're speaking fucking demon logic, man. What?
Oh my gosh. Public telephones?
Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? Hey, I'm assuming you're deaf. I'm gonna blow your mind right now. In like 20 years, these are gonna be absolutely obsolete. Everyone's gonna walk around with this, essentially the internet in their pocket. Oh, you don't know what the internet is? It's all knowledge. All knowledge. All knowledge, all media, all music, everything. All of it in your pocket.
And quickly being turned into a useless suit
and
by AI.
Everyone is essentially a cybermancer. Like, they're all techno wizards. So whatever you're trying to sell me on, man, is like cute in comparison.
Hey, Ant, maybe mess with your gain a little tiny bit.
Oh, okay. I'm a little close to the microphone. I was leaning forward.
Oh, okay.
And I was leaning forward in enthusiasm. Telephone booths. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? No, I honestly can't anymore, man. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, so would I. I love this. I love this anachronistic bullshit, man. After all, that is why you came here, no? So, let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection.
Oh, I like how we were like, we wouldn't be interested in reviving anybody who's died, and then he goes on to call it a curse.
Yep.
Also, I want to say, in regards to your theory that this is death, I think you might be right. The pattern on the kimono is like the floating world pattern from wood blocks from like Heian era.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I love it.
A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okiie, is one of them.
Ooh.
Alright. We'll do that later. Oh, breaking news!
Oh, shit.
Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered in a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okiie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. Well...
What? What? We were just told this guy was our person of interest.
Well, he's a person of dead. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, hey! Oh,
wow.
Pay attention to me now!
Look at that fucking smirk.
Please, pay no mind to what you've just seen. He's not actually dead. That would make for a terrible game. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let's turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. I'll fuck you up.
Wow.
This story is a work of fiction, really. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. I like it when they have to clarify that now. Like, oh yeah, no, I totally thought this happened.
I know, right?
Dude, what a wild start is right, man. I'm all in already. I love it when games start out like this. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? No. Okay, I guess this you could be Yoko.
I'll be Yoko. Hey, can you hear me?
What?
He's cute. Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okiie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? It gave me quite the shock.
I totally just
Krishna.
dreamed that I died, like, and I was on some, like, TV from the 60s.
Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay. And... there. Oh my god, she's a cutie. How's that? All right? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance?
No,
Do we need to apply some leeches?
I'm physically blurry. That's all. There we go. I'm fine, I think.
Oh my god.
This is very 80s.
Yep.
There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy.
Oh, office worker, huh?
That was really weirdly dramatic. This is like Yakuza dramatic whenever they show like one of the new bosses come in.
I love it.
Also, do the eyes look like weirdly realistic to you, or is that just me? Like I realize that that's the way they're drawn specifically, but like I don't know, man. They just seem really oddly realistically rendered.
I feel like there's a lot more detail to them than you usually see in this sort of art style.
Yeah, okay. That might be what's putting me off. Like, it's not messing with me, but my eyes are immediately drawn to them.
Yeah. Yeah, like Loop said, they're very well animated. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Are you sure you don't want some leeches? I'm an expert at bloodletting.
No.
Turn your head around.
I just need to adjust the draw distance. I'm fine.
Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk all right.
When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Whoa.
Oh, I love this.
I actually really like... What?
Oh my god,
that's Whoa!
Beautiful. Hey! Boo!
Oh,
good. You seem to be fine. What a relief.
Holy shit. I was not expecting... Oh no. They're gonna abuse this.
Thank you, Hillary and Loop. I didn't because I thought we were playing a visual novel, but I guess I'll take my Dramamine.
You're playing a first-person visual novel.
Do you remember anything, like where we are or what we were doing? Because I sure don't.
The Rite of Resurrection? Do we want to bring that up now?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Dive in feet first. Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more?
Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. So if I stare just right at a face, that means
you walk up to her, you place both your hands on either side of her face, gently squeeze.
What's the line from Oblivion? Like, stop criminal scum.
Yeah.
Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinchicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody around. Did I just, like, fall over in the middle of the night?
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, I just keep my meds nearby, because that's the only time I need them is when I'm sitting at my computer. Which is weird when you think about it.
The fuck is this thing?
Oh my god!
These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Oh, okay. Alright, I gotta see what this shit says about a telephone booth. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. What a
deal.
I know, right? More recently, telephone booths capable of accepting prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The telephone booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. The future is now!
Wow.
Kinshibori Park, opened 1950. Conveniently close to Kinchicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads, this paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Warigesui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the name Kinshicho was also derived from the canal. Okay. I'm learning things.
Yeah, I'm learning things about fictional places that don't exist.
Wait, does Sumida City actually exist? Is this like a... they're making it seem like it does. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city, it is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Whoa. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area.
Okay, well, Sumida is a real place.
I was going to say, there's no way that this isn't real. Okay.
Oh, Scott, I remember when payphones were 25 cents.
I also remember when payphones were 25 cents.
Womp.
Old!
We're old, I know.
Whatever, who cares? We're young at heart. Don't fucking jump scare me again, Yoko, I swear to God.
Yoko, come back.
That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids. Yeah. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Surroundings. I can look up at the sky.
Yeah.
Damn, man. More visual novels need to do this. Alright, let's talk to you. Whoa.
She gets right up in our face. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the Rite of Resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Good thing we're not dead.
Wait, recall?
What?
What am I recalling? Ugh, still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? I'm Yoko! That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I could probably recall a little more about what's going on.
The slow zoom is flawless.
We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around.
Oh, she's backing away now.
I have no idea how she feels, though. She's slowly backing away, so that's not a good sign. I get the sense that she isn't thinking about me that way right now.
Oh, good.
But I...
We're 5 minutes in and already the protagonist is mooning over a woman.
But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. That's very specific.
I know, right?
Alright, I gotta see what it says here about... Oh, you know what? Hold on, let's do this. Okay. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. I don't know if that would really constitute spurring an interest. If you can see fucking ghosts, that's a little more than a passing interest. I'd want to know why.
I know, right?
Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. See, man, I wish we could just do that.
I know, right?
Like, man, I'd love to work just like a short day job and then go visit haunted places.
Mm-hmm.
As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student.
Isn't Ogopogo a lake monster cryptid from Canada?
I'm pretty sure, yes. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his third year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects-heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Man, being in the 80s during the big economic bubble in Japan. Oh, buddy.
My God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine just thinking, man, my life is just going to be so placid and boring and predictable, and that's great.
And that's great. I don't have to strive to be anything more than I am. Woo! we all just cry. We all just cry brokenly.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Ogopogo?
No, Ogopogo is a cryptid from British Columbia.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I remembered right. He was a Canadian cryptid.
So, storyteller. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Okay, well now I can recall something.
Okay.
Let me think. What can I remember? Okay. Her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Whoa! Flashback! It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly.
When jump scare.
Yeah,
When jump scare.
Shadow Child?
Ghost child. Jump scare. Or
there
shadow
we go.
Children.
When I noticed this girl loitering about, she was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation.
I love this tender, romantic music.
Yeah.
And knowing that we're playing a fucking horror game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm so delighted.
Hey, are you looking for something? Whoa.
Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something.
If you want, I could give you a hand.
Yeah, and could we bump the music down?
Yeah, I'm gonna... That's some loud music.
It is.
I'm gonna bump that down to about... Whoa, nope, that's too far.
We want some music.
Come on. Let's do 6. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. That seems better.
Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but...
But?
Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else?
Huh? No, I'm a good Samaritan. I'm a good boy. I hope.
Women aren't vending machines you put niceness coins into until sex falls out, you know. Oh, wow, my hero. Well, like you really do exist. I think I might cry.
He has like a 1,000-yard stare.
I guess I'll let you help me. Or you might regret what you've gotten yourself into.
No
He's got
worries.
that 1,000-yard stare like our character from Mysteries.
Oh my god, you're right. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something?
Something girly and foolish? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal.
The what? What? The exact moment Shogo realized, oh god, she's crazy.
Now I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. I love the swelling music, my god. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. You know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it. I guess not. Oh my god, that expression.
Yeah, she's suddenly like nervous. The art in this is incredibly expressive.
It's very good. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo.
Huh.
Ah, am I boring you?
Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here.
Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Idiot.
Dummy!
Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period.
Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago.
Oh, I've got your attention after all.
I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze.
Haha, I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true.
They're true?
That's what I said. They're the real deal.
This game is very effective. Like there's that very serene sense of normalcy with the nice music. Something bad is gonna happen and utterly destroy us.
It's gonna be great.
It's
I
gonna
can't
be
wait.
so bad. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park?
Yeah, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing.
That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. You know, the eye movements in this they're not unsettling, but because we're so used to visual novels where like they stare dead at you at the screen and like occasionally blink, but the fact that their eyes move around and show emotion and like uncertainty and whatnot is really way more effective. Like this is how visual novels should be from this point forward.
Yeah. We have the technology.
Yeah, we have the tech. Yeah, we just have to have the dedication to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? Oh, there she is. That wasn't hard.
Oh, right where we first saw her.
There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting.
Wrong.
Wow, all animals need pets.
Mm-hmm.
According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Pull out filing cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. Let's see, the most famous of the Seven Mysteries.
Ooh, we got some art.
Is there? Can I? Oh, I can't.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Seven Mysteries of Honjo, Kuniteru Utagawa painting. Do you want to see if that's a real thing?
Nice. I bet it is.
The Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Tsugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. These all sound awesome.
Wait, what was the artist's name? Utagawa.
Kuniteru Utagawa. Alright, the Whispering Canal. An enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. The strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Honjo. Okay. A location in the southern part of modern Sumida City. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built, after the Great Fire of Mereki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Echo Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukuoka, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. Ooh, the occult craze. Paranormal phenomena, the supernatural, aliens, cryptids, lost civilizations, ESP. The list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness. Sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibagon. The urban legend of the Kuchisake Onna. Television reports of spoon-bending psychics. Documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to this obsession in sight, with magazines on paranormal phenomenon enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rite of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. What is this? What's going on here?
The captcha?
Yeah, like what's exactly what's going on?
That's a good question.
All right.
So it looks like there is a series of prints by Kuniteru. He was a real artist. Called the Seven Wonders of Honjo. So I'm wondering if it was just like a translation thing.
No shit.
Or a little bit of a artistic liberty for the sake of the mystery speediness of the game setting.
Yeah. Oh my. Do me a favor, can you link that to me? Because I kind of want to see if I can get prints of these. These looked really cool.
Well, I'll put a... I'm going to have to do some more digging.
Okay.
But Here's, I'll just put it in our Discord.
Yeah. Jeez, she's still at it. Okay, can I recall something? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the Seven Mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. I did, Oh, God! Alright, now we got a bunch of shit. What's up?
Once again,
Oh.
we've got to dive in.
The Fool's Procession. An enduring superstition, a mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his... Excuse me. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Warigesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been those mischievous tricksters behind it all. Those mysterious tricksters with the giant nuts.
Mm-hmm.
The Beckoning Light. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. These all sound really cool.
Mm-hmm.
As the evening bell rings at Iriecho, near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of this second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Man, I feel like a lot of things in these, a lot of these Japanese legends and folklores are just, let's blame shit on tanuki and kitsune.
I mean, when you can't find, like, a logical explanation, why the fuck not?
Once upon a time, in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the Beech Residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all.
Hillary, I would play the shit out of Untitled Tanuki game.
Oh my god, Untitled
Can you
Tanuki
imagine?
Game? I would totally play that. The Taiko of Tsugaru. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru, who built a residence in Midoricho, on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. The Foot-Washing Mansion. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigesui Street in Kamizawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. What?
Was it just like a disembodied foot?
That's awesome.
Incredible.
The one-sided reed. There once was an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezu who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezu persistently chased after Okoma, attempted to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezu brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. The ever-burning lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigesui. Oh my good, soba, yes! I'm in! But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit.
I love these.
Like, they're not necessarily, like, terrifying. They're just kind of, like, weird.
Yeah.
And, that's so much more interesting.